Goeiemôre al die maats. Dit is baie lekker om vanoggend weer saam met julle te kan kuier en saam met julle te kyk wat die Here vir ons vertel in die Bybel. Maar voordat ons begin, kom ons bid gou saam. Liewe Vader, baie dankie vir elke kind. Baie dankie vir hierdie nuwe dag wat U vir ons gegee het. Dankie dat U met ons is en dat ons kan weet dat ons elke oomblik op U kan vertrou. Vader, wees asseblief met ons waar ons nou in die woord ingaan en mag ons elkeen verstaan dit wat U vir ons wil leer vandag. Amen. En voordat ons na ons Bybelstorie gaan kyk, gaan ons nou eers sing. So julle kan opstaan en julle musiek lekker hard sit en dan sing julle saam.
Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, left arm, Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot, chin up. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot, chin up, turn around. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons said, Father Abraham, I'm one of them, so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot, chin up, turn around, sit down. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê die papas?
Ons sal die Here dien.
Wat sê die mamas? Ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê die kinders? Ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê die skoolhoof?
Ons sal die Here dien.
Wat sê die juffrouens? Ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê die kinders? Ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê die seuns? Ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê die meisies? Ons sal die Here dien. Wat sê al die kinders? Ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien. Ek in my huis, ons sal die Here dien.
So die storie wat ons vandag na gaan kyk is Moses en ons gaan aan met Moses waar ons laasweek begin het om te sien hoe God hom gered het toe hy 'n babatjie was. Vandag gaan ons kyk hoe God Moses gebruik het om die Israeliete uit Egipte uit te kry. God het 10 plaae gestuur oor Egipte, waar die farao elke keer gesê het, nee, die Israeliete mag nie gaan nie. Maar vandag gaan ons kyk hoe God Moses gebruik het, waar hierdie 10 plaae gebeur het, om uiteindelik dit reg te kry dat die farao sê, ja, gaan net. Kom ons kyk na die storie.
The Faithful Hall of Fame, Moses. This is Moses, who was an Israelite born in Egypt in a time when Israelite boys were not supposed to live.
Wait, huh?
Moses, however, grew up in the palace of the Pharaoh, the very man who was enslaving the Israelite people. When Moses grew up, he made a big mistake.
Uh-oh.
So Moses ran away from Egypt
Wow!
to the land of Midian.
Ah.
After many years, an angel of the Lord appeared to Moses and told him to go back to Egypt to free the Israelites. After much protesting, God granted Moses his brother Aaron to speak on his behalf.
Phew.
So Moses went to Egypt.
Here, move there.
And on his way there, he met Aaron, who was ready to do whatever God wanted him to do. The Israelites were slaves to the Egyptians, but God had a special plan for Moses.
Hey, everyone up. Huh?
After rallying God's people to them,
Yeah.
Moses and Aaron went to the Pharaoh
Ahem.
and said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, has said. Let my people go."
Shit.
And Pharaoh made the Israelites work harder because of this.
Hey, where are you? Huh?
The foremen of the Israelite slaves were angry with Moses and Aaron for causing this trouble.
Huh?
So Moses cried out to God and asked why this was happening. But God said, "You will see what I will do. I am the Lord. I will deliver you from slavery."
Wow, okay. Hey,
Moses told this to the people,
hey.
but they were so discouraged that they didn't listen to him.
Yeah, whatever.
God told Moses to go to Pharaoh and to do exactly as he said. So Moses and Aaron went to the Pharaoh.
Hey.
God told them to take the staff and throw it down before Pharaoh.
Huh?
Pharaoh was not impressed. He called his wise men and sorcerers, and they did the same thing.
Hooga, hooga.
But Aaron's staff swallowed up the sorcerer's staff. Yet Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he would not listen to them,
Shoot.
just as God had said. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to the banks of the Nile River and meet Pharaoh."
Hey, Pharaoh. Oh, man.
Moses and Aaron did just as God had said.
Oh.
But again, Pharaoh's magicians did the same miracle, and Pharaoh refused to let God's people go. So God sent 9 more plagues to Egypt to show his power. Even with all the suffering, Pharaoh's heart stayed hard, and he would not let the people go. On the night of the last plague, Pharaoh woke up and heard a great cry in Egypt,
Oh, no.
for there was not a house in Egypt where someone was not dead. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and told him to be gone with the Israelites. So the Israelites left Egypt immediately and made their way to the Promised Land, taking with them many riches from Egypt and they took Joseph's bones as they had promised him many years before. But after they had gone, Pharaoh changed his mind and readied his army to take back the Israelites. When the Israelites saw Pharaoh and his armies come, they were terrified. But God made a way for them. Through all of this, the Israelites saw the great power of their God, the one true God, and they put their trust in Moses, his servant.
Het julle nou gesien in hierdie video hoe al daai plaag gekom het en God uiteindelik die Israeliete daar uitgekry het en vrygekry het. Maar hoe God Moses gebruik het om dit te doen. God deur 'n mens gewerk het om sy plan wat hy gehad het uit te rol. En net so is God in beheer vandag nog. En hy gebruik mense om sy plan uit te rol. En net so vertel ons mekaar van wat Jesus gedoen het en hoe wonderlik hy is. En wat sy plan is vir ons. En ons kan daai plan in die Bybel sien. En dis hoekom ons gesels daaroor elke week. Om te kan verstaan wat God se plan is en waarmee hy besig is. En ons kan hom vertrou want hy is baie lief vir elke een van julle in hierdie dag en in hierdie wêreld. En kom ons gaan deur hierdie week en ons hou vas aan die wete dat God in beheer is en dat hy weet wat aangaan. Kom ons bid saam, maatjies. Liewe Vader, baie dankie dat ons kan weet dat U 'n plan het en dat ons kan sien in die Bybel en leer hoe U plan uitrol en dat U in beheer is en in beheer bly van hierdie wêreld. Vader, ek loof en prys U en ek bid dat U met elke kind sal wees en ek bid dat U elke kind sal seën en dat U elke kind sal beskerm in hierdie week. So ook met elke kind se ouers sal wees en hulle sal seën en beskerm in hierdie week. Ons bid dit in die naam van Jesus alleen. Amen. Julle moet 'n baie lekker week hê, maats. Tata!
Dis so lekker om weer te